Derrick Foreman, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now? Now a chance for Dairon Blanco. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
1-1-1.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And here is Michael Garcia.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The White Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a miss, and him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Cannon checks on first. Blanco back on a dive.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Blanco over at first with one away. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner on the go. Pitches low.
That's down.
Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
On the ground, right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. And now Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Witt over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Dominic Fletcher.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dominic Fletcher.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Lugo with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And now 2-0.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
That one missed. And that's in for a strike. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Right back to him on the mound. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Luis Robert now. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. And the White Sox go quietly. Chi Sox held in check here. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Cannon back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Michael.
And the batter now, Michael Massey. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed. On the ground to the left, Rojas. Throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nelson Velasquez. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Velasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Robert puts it away, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Joey Gallo. Gallo working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lofton sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Derrick Foreman steps to the plate for the White Sox. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Foreman recently taking home Player of the Month honors. There's a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Just missed. That's in there, and the count is even, 2-2. And that one missing low.
We got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Outside low. Now 1-2. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2. Full count.
In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And there's a curve through for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike. Lofton, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-2.
Got him. Is his 3rd of the game.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Here on the south side, and now the catcher comes up to him, Kyle Teal. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Fought off foul. That one way
1-2.
inside.
Two. Full count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
So the batting order turns over. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's a strike. In the
1
dirt,
ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And a big swing and a miss. On to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Now
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Fletcher. Just missed. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. On to inning number 4. No score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
One.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
You're ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. To first, Royals set down in order. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Back at right field. And here is Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there. And I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And that one pulled foul. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missing inside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derrick Foreman.
Foreman working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Massey.
Cannon back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Swings through that one for strike one. Massey aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Kyle Isbell. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95. On the ground and foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. The throw to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The center fielder, Nelson.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Royals, Nick Lofton. In the air, center field. Robert squeezes it, and that's the third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Andrew Benintendi.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Blanco makes the grab, one away.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, they just threw that
0-2.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
To third. Garcia throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. No score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 44, Dyrone Blanco.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Blanco in his 3rd season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low.
That's the ball. 3-0.
There's a strike. 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Michael Garcia. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. Foreman takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one a little bit high. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Sosa.
Hit in the air, left field. Blanco puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for the Sox, Josh Rojas. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Check swing, called strike. Just missed. Next pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Velasquez puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Dominic Fletcher getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here on the south side, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and they get Perez for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Get out of town. That's his 50th career homer, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now Michael Massey, and that's in there for strike 1. Check swing, called strike. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-2. And that's outside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jonathan Cannon will depart. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
James Karinchak into the game.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. He's 2 for 2. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Massey, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Kyle Isbell. That one not close. 1-0. Two outs. And now it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Fastball is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Nick Lofton on deck for the Royals. The 3-1. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez preparing to come on if needed. Jax getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Ground ball to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Gallo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. That's back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New
Royals.
pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Bubich.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
One out and a runner at second.
The first baseman, Derrick Foreman.
Ball one,
That's
no
inside.
strikes.
That's the ball.
Hammer on the line, base hit. Here comes Gallo. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the seventh. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no...
Step off, throw to first.
No,
Foreman
he's in
dives
there.
back in safely.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Benintendi in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. Now snap throw to first.
He's in
and
there.
he's back in on a dive. That's to third. Garcia slings it across, and that is that. 7 innings complete, and the chance for the no-no is gone. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cam Boozer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now, Nick Lofton.
The center fielder, number 14, Nick Lofton.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
So digging in, Dyrone Blanco. Chop off the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the sweeper misses.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. To the right side. Boots it. Runner from third in to score. They lead it in the 8th. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Boozer keeping him close. Now here is Salvador Perez. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Witt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Estevez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
They're up there looking to be aggressive, and that's something he can handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Sosa in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Josh Rojas, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses. 1-1. And strike two.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That missed by a lot. Counts full. 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Schuster.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Michael Massey will hit next. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Schuster goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Got it. 2-0 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Velasquez, the next to hit, takes outside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Inside, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Out to short. And the inning is over. Royals lead one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Dominic Fletcher now at the plate. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now it's Luis Robert. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Joey Gallo. 1 for 3. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike one. And that's outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That misses, and now 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The White Sox down to their final strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Foreman kept the hitting streak going in this one. Had a single and an RBI.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.